ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the stage, he is fantastic, he is fantabulous, he is the greatest of all time, he is the Immaculate C.S.B.
No, thank you. I don't know what happened to Gary, but nice touch on the intro there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes. It is indeed I. You guys are too much, thank you. It is indeed I, the Immaculate C.S.B., here to answer your questions that you have for me. So without further ado, let's get to what you had to say today. First question comes from Stefania from Sicily. Thank you, Stefania. What do you feel about the new planet NASA has discovered, Kepler 22b? Thank you. To be honest with you, Stefania, I don't feel a whole lot about this. As you know, I discovered this planet decades ago. And I told him about it, but oh no, nobody wants to listen to me. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's not qualified. Been there, done that. Good for NASA, I guess, that they're finally catching up. We know our space program has seen better days. It's a little iffy right now. You know, they say it's able to sustain some intelligent life. Can we find a little more intelligent life on the planet that we're on? You know, they can tell the temperature, it's 72 degrees on the surface, but yet they can't even predict the weather right here. So, we'll see how this plays out, you know. I guess this is kind of a win for NASA. We'll see. Thank you for that. Sweet Willie from Little Rock, Arkansas, thank you, Sweet Willie, wants to know, how do you feel about LSU, Alabama, and the current BCS controversy? Well, Willie, my thing is this. I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of happy that Alabama's getting another shot here. Bottom line, the BCS is there to decide 1 and 2. They did that. Now, as far as the system in general, I don't care for it. You know, we watch sports to have that definite #1 champion overall. You know, I've been there before. I'm a champion at life. Being one of the greatest human beings that there's ever been, I'm just a winner that way. And, you know, that's what we like in sports. We like that definite. The BCS leaves too much interpretation after the season. Well, yeah, they won, but my team still should have gone in. Well, this team should have gone in, and that team should have gone in. Very rarely is the #1 and #2 accepted. They've got to do some sort of playoff format, not a full-blown 50,000 team playoff, but some sort of playoff format, just to get all this crap over with. Thank you for that, Willie. Kirk from San Diego, California wants to know, CSB, how do you feel about bullies in our society? Thank you for that, Kirk. Well, to be honest with you, I've never had any problem with, you know, the Asian community. Jet Li, Bruce Lee, Stan Lee, you know, I don't know who this Bull Lee guy is. I've never met him, but he seems to be getting a lot of bad press recently. And I don't even know if that's fair. It's just really... What? Oh, bullying! Oh, well, okay. Well, I know bullying has changed over the past few years. It's not just, you know, wedgies and swirlies anymore. They've got cyberbullying now and all this stuff, and it's pretty intense, I gotta say. It sucks, you know. I imagine it would suck, you know, to be really bullied like that. You know, they got this cyberbullying now. Gotta stay off that internet, except for when you're watching this show. And porn, you know, so you can watch porn, you can watch this show, but you gotta stay off that internet, I'm telling you. It's dangerous territory. Thank you for that, Kirk. Dixie from Madrid, Spain, thank you, Dixie, hola, wants to know, how do you feel about Madonna being named as a Super Bowl performer? I know you two have had a somewhat romantic history, and do you have any feelings about this at all? Well, the history between me and Madge has been well documented. Like I said, I have no problem with this personally. you know, ever since the whole Justin Timberlake, Janet thing, they've gone to some of the older acts and stuff like that. But Madonna's still kind of cool. I know it's not 1989 anymore, but she's still kind of cool. I mean, especially if she can be on stage and do one of those, bam, leg over her head things. I can definitely dig that, because I'm not gonna lie, Madonna right now, she can get it. You know what I mean? Like for real. You know, my friend A-Rod, he was telling me about his dating with her. I haven't dated her since, I believe, it was back in 1992. And she looks great right now. And A-Rod said they had a great time together. He, you know, me and him are boys. So, like I said, this one is totally cool with me. It's great with me. I'd like to see Eminem at a Super Bowl, though. It needs to happen, people. Me and Eminem, next year's Super Bowl. Make it happen. And our final question comes from L. James from Miami. Thank you, Mr. James. I guess that's your name. I don't know. What do you feel about the new talk of Chris Paul and Dwight Howard both going to the Lakers this season? Well, let me tell you this. If this happens, it's over. Okay? If this happens, if Chris Paul and Dwight Howard go to the Lakers this season, it's pretty much over for the rest of the league. Okay, I know we said that about Miami this last season, and they lost in the finals. But bottom line, their first year together, they got to the finals. If this happens for the Lakers, LA, Miami, I'm saying it right now. As far as who wins between those two, we'll see. But if CP3 and the new Super... And by the way, how would Orlando fans feel about this? First Shaq and now Dwight. But if this happens, it's over. Sorry, small market teams. We don't care about most of y'all anyways. Alright. Well, that's the end of our show today. I hope y'all enjoyed everything. You know the drill. Send your questions to Lordcb at thecbgalaxy.com. And without further ado, Immaculate out. No, don't do this.